18-year-old Derrick Brown is in the Army and does not know that when you go to the tattoo parlor, you can have them tattoo whatever you want. It does not have to be what's on the wall. 18-year-old Derrick Brown did not know this. 18-year-old Derrick Brown loved Motley Crue and thought that that was symbolic of their Theater of Pain masterpiece. I did not know that everyone in the Army would think that I was a theater nerd, which had its advantages. My story begins where a fellow private of mine, when we were paratroops, young paratroops, just out of school and stationed in North Carolina. His name was Charles. He was from Ohio. He said to me, Derrick, I traded my boa constrictor for 2 tattoos. And I only need 1. And I'm getting the word Copenhagen right here. Come with me and you can get one too, your first tattoo. And I said, absolutely. And of course I passed out, and they revived me with candy. And the next day he's like, you know what, there is this big house party in my hometown in Columbus, Ohio. I think it would be a great idea if we got in your car, since you're only the person in our unit that has a car, and we should drive there and party as hard as we can. So we grabbed my buddy Dave Shaw and we went to this house party. And I hadn't been to a lot of parties and I hadn't drank much. And I remember it was kind of boring at first. So I was a magician at Knott's Berry Farm before joining the Army, which was good training to set up for the paratrooper stuff. Magician. I also sold glow-in-the-dark necklaces, which was good training also. So we're at this house party, and I'm doing my best, stage work. Some stuff I learned from Harry Anderson from Night Court. A lot of fans. Maybe just fans of magic. And lo and behold, it was going over pretty well because there's nothing else to do in this somewhat abandoned house. And this girl started flirting with me, and she took me upstairs to a room with no door and just a mattress on the floor, no lights. And we started to get it on, and I removed my plaid flannel pants and my No Surfing in Hell t-shirt, and I was like, this is it, my first time. I'm about to lose my virginity, this is great. And we begin to get it on, and everything's going all right. And all of a sudden, this voice goes, Brown, is that your naked ass? And it was Charles, of course, saying, we need your car keys to get more booze. And so he comes over to my naked body. I'm horrified. Still hard, amazingly. And gets the keys to go get more booze. The lady and I finish our fancy business and go back downstairs to party. Charles and Shaw are gone. Midnight passes, Charles and Shaw are gone. 2 in the morning happens, Charles and Shaw are gone. 3 in the morning, cops show up. The sister that owns the house that the party was not supposed to be happening in comes in, pissed, everyone get the fuck out. So I say to the dude that was throwing the party, I say, hey, I don't know anyone here. This is before cell phones. 1991, I believe. I know they existed, but they're very big and expensive. And I said, I don't know what to do or where to go. I've been left here, and I don't know how to contact them. Do you know where Charles's mom might live in this town? He's like, no, I don't know who that dude is. But I have to stay at my grandparents because my sister's so pissed. So we can stay at my grandparents tonight in the basement. And I stayed in the basement. I woke up and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? He goes, well, you gotta leave. I'll drive you around the town 1 lap. And then maybe you catch a bus or something. I was like, well, that's better than staying down here in the death basement. So we're driving around the town, and it was like 5 minutes left in my 30-minute tour, and lo enough, I see my Chevy Spectrum. And the sticker, I said, that's it, oh my God, that's my car. Knock on the door, older woman, I assume Charles's mom, opens the door. I said, fuming and mad as hell, and I said, "Is Charles here?" But 18-year-olds, it's more like that. "Is Charles here?" Oh yeah, he's upstairs. I guess he slept here last night. And so I go up into the room and I see him laying on the floor after ditching me, you know. The soldiers have a thing like no man left behind, no soldier left behind. And I was like, this goes against our whole oath. What the fuck happened? And so I see him laying there snoring on the floor, and I'm filled with rage, and I go, right into his ribs as hard as I can. And I do it again and again and again. And he goes, "Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on?" I said, "You never leave a dude behind, Charles. And your tattoo's ridiculous." And that was it.